Alright guys, Touchpoint back again today. Hope you're enjoying your day so far. Just wanted to make a brief video on Octane's, response really to the whole CDL decision that went down this past weekend at the London home series. Seattle Surge are playing against London in their first series. They went down 2-1. They go into this game 4, slacked lags out of the game, and Octane wasn't particularly pleased given this was such an important series, given that they weren't given the opportunity to replay. We talked this topic to death really at length last weekend. However, Octane then comes back and does like a response video. Let's talk about the CDL, not just about this topic, but some other issues that have affected their team this entire season long. Talking about the first matchup they played at the start of the season against Paris Legion, where the servers weren't particularly good by any means. We saw some clips from Karma about that at the time before, of course, he went on to retire. And then against the ICE series, where they played against Atlanta FaZe, went up 2-0, and were forced to endure a 45-minute technical delay while the stream had some issues. Like if you guys enjoyed the video, subscribe if you are new as always. I will, of course, leave Octane's full video linked down below, but just wanted to share a couple of minutes surrounding this whole referee situation, because I think that's the most interesting part of the video, talking about how there's referees in the call at all times, but when you try and ask out, when you try and reach out for them, they're not even there, they're not ready to respond, they're not ready to give a decision on the situation, which I think is pretty crazy. And he goes on to talk about how in previous Call of Duty years, previous events, previous seasons, the infrastructure and the refereeing and the decision making has been so much better than it is now in the franchise league, with referees not even there to make decisions, and when decisions are even made, are they even good ones, right? Because there's definitely something to be said that yes, there's a rule in play that says, okay, if there's a disconnect after the first 30 seconds of the match, then the game goes on, right? But there definitely should be something in play to mean that some referee or some admin or some senior administrator, whatever it happens to be, can step in and say, look, given the situation, it was in the first rotation, the game was pretty much tied, it just makes sense to do a replay in this situation, given it's not like we're behind schedule or over schedule or anything like that. They certainly could have just done it. But that wasn't the decision that was made, and apparently referees were nowhere to be found to even give an answer to Octane and the Seattle Surge as to what was going to happen in that series.
We did our server tests. We spawned in the game. Map 1, we're lagging. We are calling out to the ref to say, end the game. The servers are lagging. We don't want to play on this, yada, yada, yada. There was no lag in the tests. We played on this server in the test. There was no lag. We are saying to end the game. The game is not ended. We play through the lag, which is... Come on. Going to map 2 on the same server. Has not been switched yet. Everybody's still lagging. People are getting turned on, as you do when you're lagging. Map 3, lagging still. Map 4, it is so bad, the rubber banding, moving like when you run forward and then move backward again. It's so bad. We have red clocks on our screen. We are screaming. There's a ref in your TeamSpeak call at all times when you're playing. We're screaming for the ref to end the game. We don't want to play. It's beyond playable lag. We're screaming. We don't switch the server. We've been lagging for 4 maps. Map 5, we finally switched the server to one that was unfavorable for us because we vetoed it and it was, ping whatever. We switched the server. Map 5, by the way, we lose. No lag, whatever. Go to map 5, we lose. It took 4 maps of us pleading to switch it. Paris as well. This is not just on our side. Paris and us lagging. There was no server swap until map 5. There has been multiple cases this year where there's a ref in the TeamSpeak channel with us at all times, not deafened, so he can hear us. He's just muted, obviously. Where we are pleading for him to talk, like, hey, can we end this? We're lagging. We need this. We need this. We need this. They're not there. The refs, they go and get water. They hang out with their girlfriends if they have them. They do whatever they want. They're not there. They're not at their setups when we need them in the game, which is what they're there for. I don't understand that. Refs are in our channel, CDL ref 1, and they're not there. We're like, hey, ref, we're lagging. Hey, ref, our teammate dropped out. What are we doing? Should we play this? No response. This has been more than one occasion. On the Paris thing, we pleaded with refs for 3 maps. No response. On the 4th one, we finally got one because we started team killing and running around not trying. 3 maps, no reply. Today, Jerry lags out of the game. I am running around with an AK-47 shooting at walls because I'm under the assumption we will be granted a replay. Why? Because the ref wasn't in there to tell me otherwise. Even though he's there. But he's not. There was better infrastructure for online leagues in Black Ops 3 and Advanced Warfare than there are right now for a franchised league.
And we've seen similar things to this earlier in the season. The whole, the London Royal Ravens against the Atlanta FaZe, the Scraps water bottle incident when he was away from his setup, and then the London guys were asking the referee, like, what's going on? Are we replaying? Are we playing the map? And then the referee, like, comes back, like, 2/3 into the map and says, yeah, this is going to stand. You better crack on. So, look, they just need, I imagine they just need to be more responsive. I can't see why Octane would be lying here. Like, possibly the referees are there and listening, and then they have to, like, confer with other people to decide the decision rather than just immediately replying to the pros. Or maybe they wouldn't want to reply to the pros in the game because then it would like disrupt their comms or something. Not exactly sure what's going on, but it seems pretty crazy to me. Of course, Octane's in the game with these referees all the time when he's playing professional matches. You would imagine he would have picked up over time the fact that, well, are these guys actually there? Are they ever responding? Are they doing anything? Or are they just chilling on their phones the entire time? Like, who really knows? But yeah, very interesting, I thought. Intrigued to hear your thoughts down in the comment section below. Like if you guys enjoyed the video, subscribe if you are new as always. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time.